Well, I said I was going to do it, and I did it. Going back to my, actually the most popular video on here, September 1st. I said I was going to swap the Tascam Model 24 for the Zoom L-20, and I did it. So this is, now I've owned 3 Tascam 24s and 3 Zoom LiveTrak L-20s. And the reasons hold true that I'd listed before, and we'll go through some of them. It's interesting, this box seems pretty open. I wonder if this is one of the ones I've returned in the past. No, it looks pretty tight here. It doesn't look like it's been... But you can put them together. You can put them back in the box pretty neat. I would know. Let's see here. We've got the adapter. I got to be careful because I may change my mind yet again. So, but yeah, I couldn't get over with the Tascam. I could not get past them split tracks. I couldn't get past how much room it was taking on the desk. There's just so many things I just couldn't get past. I'm going to leave the USB cable all tied up. Take this out just to show you what else is in here. There is a, they do give you a manual, which you probably won't need. The machine is so simple. Plastic or cloth covering. The Tascam is in plastic. Not that this matters. It's kind of a nice touch. I mean, this is a nice dust cover for free. And here we go. There it is. Hopefully this time I will be satisfied. Just going to turn this, and I will grab the camera. And let's just see here. Yeah, that's it in all its glory. So I still have the Tascam here. I'll be dumping that on reverb. It will go. It could take a few months. It's a high-end item. I'll be looking at, there's 1,700 Canadian new. I'll be looking to get about 1,000 Canadian. So something $1,000 I find. They take 2-3 months to sell usually. If you do really nice pictures on reverb, they'll go faster. I've climatized this thing for long enough, so we'll go ahead and plug it in. Back here somewhere. Probably here. Here comes the light show. Light show. Yeah. So, now my right arm is not doing too well at this moment, but left arm, boom, picked it up, one hand. You can't do that on the Tascam Model 24 because it's 20-some pounds. Just get off the cord here. And the faders are 1 for 1. 10 to 10, 12 to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Till you get down here. Now, one really disappointing thing I found out is these here are TS. I almost sent it back. I may yet send it back because these are not TRS balanced. These are TS cables. So I don't like that much. But I'll run something into them. Maybe some effects pedals or something. I don't actually have any other TRS gear right now that I could run in there. I guess I could run a preamp. I could run a TRS preamp. See if it's going to matter or not. But I don't like that, I can tell you. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. It just seems like a fun board. It takes less room on my desk. You can pick it up with one hand. That's my bad arm, and I'm picking it up. So it's not so important, but it's aesthetics. So your headphones and monitors out, or I mean, it's both. It's headphones and it's your line outs if you want to auxiliary out to other effects, which I do want to do. Across the top, you got your 16 XLR line ins, and then they give you these line ins down here. But like I said, those are TS, not TRS. I find that very disappointing. I don't know why they did that. We get some RCAs, so I'll be able to put my CD player in this channel, my record player in this channel. 2 effects engines, EQ. got here? The gain, the phantom power is split in 4. That's nice. Whereas the Tascam Model 24, the phantom power is global across all the channels. 1 knob compressor. Don't know if I'll use that or not. And the faders aren't as nice, but they're just little 60mm faders, and they're fine. I just find it just something more fun about this machine as opposed to the Tascam 24. These are your 2 effects engines, 1 and 2, if you're using them. Effects engine 1, hall 1, hall 2, room 1, plate, church, drum ambience, gate reverb, vocal 1, vocal 2, vocal 3. The second effects engine, hall 3, room 2, spring, delay, analog. And the analog is like a, supposed to be more like a space echo, like a dirty old analog delay. PPDLY is ping pong delay, like a stereo ping pong delay. Vocal 4, chorus 1, chorus 2, and chorus plus delay. So, not sure I'll use the effects, but I could. And then the guy behind the board gets a phones jack, and he gets to decide what he's listening to based on this. So, I'd complained about the knobs in the other video. They're actually not that bad now that I get my fingers back on them. They're not that bad. They're not like I remembered. I was really complaining. These are those... oh, I thought they were forever knobs. They're not really. I mean, they are physically, but they're digitally, they do have to stop. Low cut on every channel after the fact. I love that. You don't have that on the Tascam Model 24. Pad on almost every channel, starting at 3. You get 2 high Zs, whatever. But pads all the way across. There's no pads on the Tascam Model 24. What else we got? Real simple transport control like the Tascam Model 24 has. Yeah, just real simple. So to use this, let's say I wanted to pump something out here. When it's up, it's in headphone mode. When it's down, it's in, this is a mono send, and that is TRS. And then you would pump the volume up to say about there. And now I can send something out there and then send it back in through an effect. So how do I make sure it's getting sent over there? Well, I come down here to the fader scene. I go to A, right? And I come up and I make sure that it's not on master. It's on down for A. So A is going to take whatever A is pumping out. Now I can say I want this guy here. That guy is going to pump out to A. And then I come back to my master and I can return it so that we know over on scene A that that's going to happen. That's going to pump out of here. It's going to go out. And then we'll come back to the master again here. And then that'll come back in. So I have a handy... Just pretend that this red line is not just the line, but it's also the effect that it goes through. It goes through a reverb or a delay or a chorus or an EQ or something. And we'll return that back to, I don't know, 3. Right? And we'll get 3's signal going here. We can put 3 up so that we can listen to it. We can arm 3 for record. And that's how that would work, is because we know that fader mode A is going to push that. You also want that down, which it is. See this? There's that latch and catch thing I was complaining about. It's not so bad. It just means I got to catch it to latch it, and then I can set this thing, right? It's not a huge deal, but anyway, I did it. I've swapped for a 3rd time. I had a Tascam Model 24, then a Zoom, then the 24, then the Zoom, then a 24, and now I have the Zoom again. So hopefully I can be content for a while. I'm going to get rid of this dude here. I have issues with that. I'm actually downloading the downgrading the Apollo X4 down to a twin. So it gets me a little closer to leaving the prison that is Universal Audio. I'm getting tired of the weird deals and the expensive plugins and trying to keep me in that system for, I don't even know how many years I've been with Universal Audio. It's got to be 15 now. So I want one foot out, and I figured downgrading my Downgrading my X4 to a twin and shoving $1,100 in my pocket when I do it is a step. Yeah, I'm going to have half the engine. I'm going to lose 2 inputs I don't care about. I'm going to lose some of my digital that I don't use anyway, but it gives me one step. And then from the twin, if I'm really unhappy, I'll sell the twin and get a solo. Maybe sell the solo and get an arrow, like really start downgrading and maybe get myself out of here before I could see the bottom dropping out of that company in terms of them going completely native and having to charge the same thing everybody else charges for a plugin. Like a plugin should be $29 or $50, not $300, not $200. Well, you know, it's just a little nuts over here. But anyway, this video wasn't supposed to be a rant about them. This video was about swapping the Tascam Model 24 to the Zoom L-20. And hopefully I won't... That's not underwear, by the way. That's the dust rag I used to clean up the Tascam Model 24. Hopefully I won't be sending this back again. But you know what? I bought it near Christmas here, so I got till the end of January to send this back. I could use this for 35 days at this point. Send it back on the 34th day. Or whatever. We'll figure it out. I may lend it to another band to use. We'll see. All right, well, thanks for watching.